Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets for PC. In the last episode, let's see, if I recall, in the last episode we did the Scourge challenge, if I recall. Yes, in the last episode we attended Charms, learnt the Scourge charm, went through the Scourge spell challenge, went with Hermione and Ron to do a little bit of investigating of the of what happened with Mrs. Norris. So we went to investigate the scene of the crime since Filch wasn't there, and then we basically just began the whole plot of needing to collect various ingredients for the Polyjuice potion, and that is why we are here now. So we are currently in Snape's storage room, so we can go and collect the first potion ingredient for the Polyjuice potion that we need, which is powdered bicorn horn, if I'm pronouncing that right. So we're in Snape's storage room right now, and before we begin, I just want to quickly say that this is one of the levels you cannot return to. So if you are going for 100% like me, make sure you check every nook and cranny of this level before moving on, because once you leave this level you cannot come back, or at least not through normal means. I think you can come back through debug mode, but if you're going on a normal run with no mods, no cheats or whatever, this is the only time you come here. So if you are going for all the secrets 100% without any cheats or mods or anything like that, then make sure you check everything before moving to the next part of the level, because once you leave the level you cannot come back. So again, double check, triple check, do whatever you need to do, just make sure you get everything. There is a total of 7 secrets here, so again, make sure you check every nook and cranny of this level before moving to the next part of the level, because once you leave you cannot come back, or at least not through normal means. Anyway, without that warning out of the way, let's continue onward with the level. So we've got a couple of beans here. So we've got 2 beans, and then we just open this door of Alhamora. And right, so there's a few things up here we can get along the way. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention, in the last episode we also got our first health bar, as you can see. Yes, we got our first health bar, and I think actually we might be getting the next one in this episode. I don't know, we'll have to see. But yeah, we got our first health bar, and we should be getting our first key in this one as well, if I recall. Okay, so there are spiders here. Okay, let's see, we need to start this going. So that starts the platform moving. Now, before continuing onward, there's a couple of secrets. So that's the way we need to go. But let's get everything we can here. So, so there are a couple of. Okay, there's a couple of chests in here which have chocolate frogs, if I recall. Which I think they both have chocolate frogs, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, 2 chocolate frogs. So that's good. Okay, now let's go into there, because there is a gargoyle we can get, which we actually need. Well, we don't need it. Actually, okay, that's not a secret. But you don't need the gargoyle, but it's recommended, because as you notice, some of the pieces of the platform are missing. So that basically just highlights them. So by getting the gargoyle, it means you have less of a chance of falling to your death. Okay, there's a Cornish pixie, so yeah. So yeah, if we didn't get that gargoyle, then there was a bunch of holes in the ground we could have fell to our death in, which is not ideal, so I do recommend you getting that gargoyle, also just for the sake of completion. Okay, there's a platform down there. Cast Scourge here, and then that raises the platform to us so we can cross. Okay. Again, along the way, keep an eye out for secrets. Like this one, for instance. that's a bronze card. And I think this one should be a silver card if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I was right. So, hey, I was right. We did get a key. We're not going to see any of that until the extras, I'm afraid. What the keys hide. So, if you want to see what's behind there, you're going to have to wait for the extras. I'll try and make it the first extra if I remember. Okay, right. So before we take care of the streelers, let's get everything in here. Because eventually there's going to be a couple of fire crabs that need to go in here, and it would be ideal to get the stuff in here without the fire crabs being in here trying to shoot at you, as that would, you know, that'll be ideal, wouldn't it? Getting secrets without being shot at. Okay, I think that's everything. Let me just make sure there aren't any chests or anything. Okay, there's a cauldron here. Okay, so with all of that, okay, there's a gargoyle, but I think that's for that way. Okay, so now let's take care of the streelers. So basically, you put the streelers down here. So that's one. And then basically you put both streelers in there, and that'll drop the streelers down to the floor below. So that takes the streelers down, and in their place brings up a couple of fire crabs, which these guys are a little annoying because, well, for one, there's pipes in the way, or there's bars in the way, and as you might have noticed, these particular fire crabs are a little annoying because they'll sometimes, not always, but they will sometimes, they'll move side to side. So yeah, I'm not sure if you noticed it back there, but these fire crabs in particular, they will sometimes like move side to side to avoid your Rictus-Sempra. So yeah, they can be a little annoying. Okay, that was annoying. But yeah, these fire crabs will sometimes move side to side to avoid your Rictus-Sempra spell. So, if at all, it's best to get them while they're growling at you. Because obviously they're not going to dodge while they're growling at you, so it's best to do that, if you can. But put our fire crabs in there. Okay, these guys can still shoot at you, and cutscenes do actually, yeah, so take them out and get the gargoyle, which reveals a platform over there. Yeah, take care of these Cornish pixies, because these guys can bite you while you're trying to cross the path, and obviously that's not exactly ideal, you know? Not exactly ideal getting bitten while you're trying to cross a chasm, which has gotten me killed quite a few times in, not here, but it has got me killed in the past in later areas of the game. And it is nice that doesn't close until you start going down there, as it gives you a little more, I mean, is that class as a secret? I don't know, but either way we've got one secret, 1 out of 7, which is nice. Oh god, that scared the hell out of me. I swear I pressed jump, but I only just managed to stop myself from falling off the edge, which was a little scary. So yeah, cast Scourge on that to release the platforms. You want to make sure you take out the other Cornish pixie on your way down, because again, there's been times when these guys have caused me quite a bit of trouble. Not here, but yeah, there's been times when I've been trying to cross stuff, and midway while I was in the air, like mid-jump, a Cornish pixie has bitten me, and that's caused me to plummet to my death. And yeah, you'll see what I mean later when we get there. It's happened particularly in the Chamber of Secrets from what I remember. But we're still quite away from that. Okay, so we're down here, and these are the exact same streelers that we put down here. So let me quickly, let me quickly get everything in here just to make sure. I mean, these guys aren't as bad as fire crabs because they don't shoot at you, but it's best to make sure before you do anything. So just put our streelers in their cells. And yeah, just put these guys in their cells where they belong. that opens, and that will allow us to continue onward. But before we do that, let's get the chests. Okay. And that brings us a bronze card. Actually, how are we doing? I know we got a card. Okay, okay, just 4 more. We might actually get it in this episode. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, I see you. Stay back, you little pest. Oh, I didn't play the sound. Either way, we get a few beans. And a few more from that chest. Yeah, there's a few things we can get in this level. Okay. And I think there should be 2 out of 7? Yeah, there we go. And that gives us another silver card. And I think that's everything. Again, you want to make sure you check everything before moving on, because once you leave this level, you cannot come back. I found out I can come back through debugging mode, but I'd rather, I can come back. But if you're playing without debug mode or mods, this is the only time you can come here. So again, check everything before you move on. Okay, save book. Okay, cast Scourge here. That brings the staircase to our level, so we can get down here. Okay, let's take care of this Streeler. That sounded so satisfying, just hearing the splash. Take care of these spiders. So now we can solve this puzzle in peace. Oh wait, not quite in peace. And now we can solve this puzzle in peace. But before we do that, let me quickly go down stairs, because I believe there's another gnome down there, and I don't want to lose my beans. There he is. There we go. It's only 2 beans, but oh well. I don't remember how many beans it needs to be before he goes and deposits them. But, yeah. It's always so satisfying just hearing them fall down like that. Shame they're not in Prison of Azkaban. Then again, if they were, they'd probably change them just like we did with the imps there. But anyway, let's see. Okay, so we've got a puzzle here. We've got a colour puzzle. So basically, you've got to line the gates up to particular paths. So if you see the red carpet leads to where we need to go. So that's where you need to go to the next part of the level. But I want to get those couple of secrets there. So there's a secret there, there's a secret there, and there's a secret there. So before we follow that, I want to make sure we get everything. So let's see, where can we line the path up first? Okay, let's see. Let's go with green. Okay, that opens the pathway. So that opens that. So now we just need to open up purple. Okay, let me see. So, okay, let me just quickly work this out 1 second. So we jump from there, we go there, then there, and we go past the purple, and then that leads to there. Actually, what about the pink or red? Because I'm trying to think, is that, because if we can get two in one, that would be ideal. So let me see. Does that work like that? So we go from there to there to there, through there to there, and then there. That allows us to get that. And then we go from there back for the purple, down there, and then yeah, that allows us to get 2. So let's go for that before going to the next one. Okay, so we need a bit of a running jump here just to make sure. Not much room here. God, this always scares the hell out of me. So what you want to do here is you want to jump right on the last possible contact with the floor. So you want to jump like round about here-ish. Oh god, this always scares the crap out of me. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Whew. We made it. It always scares the crap out of me, but we made it. Actually, let's go this way first, because there are secrets and ingredients. Okay, so that's 3 out of 7. Yeah, 3 of the secrets are in here. Okay. That gives us beans and also some wagon tree bark. Okay, that takes up to 2 wagon tree bark. And we go this way and then we go this way to the green, and that takes our secrets up to 4 out of 7. And that gives us more beans and also a flubberworm mucus. Okay. Get all the beans, and now we've got to cross back so we can open the next path. Luckily we have more of a running jump this time. Again, same advice before, last bit of contact. There we go. Okay. Whee! Ouch. Okay. So let's see. So we've been there. So now we want to go to there. So that means we just need to open up the green. Okay. How can we do this? So we've opened up the green. So what else can we do? So green. Blue perhaps? Okay, let me think about this. So we go from there to there to yeah, and unfortunately it means we are gonna have to come back to actually get the main path opened up, but oh well. So let me just make sure I'm jumping. Oh, okay, it doesn't matter either way. But let's just go from the purple gate because there's a more of a running start here. So okay, 1, 2, 3, jump. Yes. The reason that scares me is because the number of times I've not made the jump and fell down there. Yeah, that's happened to me quite a bit, and it's scary as hell. But either way, we have the path opened up, which is the blue door, taking our total up to 5 out of 7. And that gives us beans and 2 ingredients. Okay, so we're slightly odd, which is annoying. So I think once I leave this level, I'm probably going to find another, depending if I have another one at that point, but we'll see. I'll probably go to one of the traders just so I can even out, I think. Okay, so now we're going to have to jump back. Unfortunately, there isn't a running path we can take, so okay. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm just starting to trust myself here. Whee! Bonk. Okay, and now we just need to open up the regular path. So let's see, we need green. Okay, so green. I think it's just. Okay, so green, blue, and then red. or pink. I suppose that depends on whether you're colorblind or not, because I suppose different people would see different things. So like, I don't know, like, so I see green, purple, blue, and I don't know, it's weird. That looks like a kind of like a pinky red to me. I suppose it's more red than pink, isn't it, I suppose? But yeah, I suppose it would depend on colour blindness, because, yeah. But I think I see more red than pink. Okay, so now we just need to jump here. Oh, my timer's going off, but I'll continue onward a little bit. Okay, so one, two, three. God, that would suck if I messed up on that point there, wouldn't it? And that allows us to continue onward. So, okay, we're doing good for secrets too. Okay, so we got our wagon tree bark. Okay. Right, so again, get everything you can. I cannot express this enough. Make sure you get everything before proceeding to the next area. Because again, you can't come back here by normal means. Okay. Okay, so now I just need one flubberworm mucus. That's not too bad. I can get very easy once I get out of here. Let me just quickly make sure I don't want to miss anything, which I don't think I have. No, that's everything. So we open up the door through the Pendo. By the way, I hope the fan's not too bad. I've got it on 1 now. When I recorded this last time, it was on 2. Now I was just testing stuff. I've got it on 1 now, and it feels somewhat powerful. It is doing the trick. It's not, granted, it's not as hot today as it was, but yeah, it didn't sound too bad in the editor. So hopefully this shouldn't be too bad for the fan, but it does sound a lot better, and it feels great. Oh, hi, Fire Crab. Okay. Splash! That is so satisfying. Okay, get the beans. But yeah, it's not been as hot in the UK lately as what it has been previous days, so it's a lot more bearable. So granted, I don't really need the fan on right now, but you know, I guess it's force of habit. You know, I'm so used to having a fan on me at all times. It would feel weird not to. Okay. God, the number of times I would die down there as well. Okay, take out the Cornish Pixie, but yeah. There's been a few times where I would fall down there and die. Now, as you can see, there is like a step, like there are steps for you to climb back up, but the chances of you actually falling down and not landing in the goo are very slim. So I don't know why those steps are even there, because if you fall down there, you're gonna die anyway. So it just seems kind of pointless, you know? Okay, get rid of the ectoplasm there. Wait for the pathway to arrive. And then we jump. It's all about timing here, really. But yeah, the number of times I would die down there as a kid. But again, I've just gotten better. I've just gotten better over time as I've matured and grown. Okay. Jump up to here. We just wait for this. Yeah, this is like actually. Yeah, there's no way you're making it back up alive if you fall down there. Oh, the chances are very slim. Okay, that was okay. That was a bit gutsy back there. That was a very close move on my part. Okay. Okay, there we go. More beans. And the last two secrets are over here, I think. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, that door closes on us, but that's okay. Because we've already gotten everything. Hey, wizard card! How close are we? Ooh, 2 more! We might actually do it. We might actually do it. Hey, don't get back up. Okay, we climb back up here. And we want to take care of that fire crab, just so he can't shoot at us while we're climbing up there, because that would be rather annoying. And I think there's another gnome up there, I think, if I remember. Okay. So now we just need to do a bit of platforming. Which is not too bad. It's pretty easy. Yep, I see you. Okay. Yep, I hear him. I hear him. Okay, that's the way we need to go. But there's a secret here. Oh, I think how you access the last couple secrets is this way, so make sure we get that. And hey, look, chocolate frog. Yeah, there's been a number of times when the chocolate frog has jumped down there, and I've had to wait for him to come back to jump back up here. But thankfully, we don't need him right now because I've been pretty careful not to get hit by fire crabs. Okay, let's take care of the gnome first. Just so he won't annoy me later. Okay, stay away from the ectoplasm. Don't want to get hit by that. Okay. Take care of that. And take care of the ectoplasm there. Take care of the Cornish pixies too, as they're a nuisance. Okay, there's 3 of them. Okay, so there's 2 more secrets and... Right, okay. Let's go back over there, because we need that gargoyle. I just wanted to make sure I had everything out the way so there's no more distractions. So, push that block out of the way, which reveals a gargoyle. Cast Lumos, which opens that over there. Now we cross all the way over here, get that bean along the way, and that opens up here. Now the thing is, it does also act as a shortcut, as you might have noticed. So yeah, this acts as a shortcut, and also like it's a secret and a shortcut, because you can just go from here and cross to the other side this way. But the thing is, this is what I have, like, for the longest time I've always missed that last secret. As you can see, we're still missing a secret, and for the longest time I've, like, obviously not for a while, but for the longest time when I was playing this game, I've always missed the last secret, because guess what? You have to cross this bridge to unlock it. So by going the easy way, you miss on the last secret. Okay, so we need to cross this. It's not too difficult. Just gotta wait for the platforms to line up. And there, yep, it's opened. So by taking the easy way, or by crossing that way, you miss your last secret. 7 out of 7. I mean, it's not a card or anything, but you know, if you're going for 100% and don't want to miss anything, you definitely want to get it, since again, you can't come back here. I cannot express that enough. So we have all the secrets, so there's nothing more for us to let's just get everything here, because we can pretty much continue onward now. So we get everything here, get the last few beans, and hey, we've got all the beans now, and we're so yeah, we've got the hey, we're actually even on the ingredients. Nice. So let's just get the last few beans. Yeah. And as you can see, there's the ingredient we need. Powdered bicorn horn. I hope I'm saying that right. I always butcher that. I can never get my tongue around that. Really? Trapdoor? Oh god, 2 fire crabs. Okay. Man, Snape really needs to take better care of his guard dogs. Like, seriously, balancing them on there, that's very precarious. I mean, it's obvious that, you know, somewhere like this, they're obviously in there for security. But, honestly, Snape's made it way too easy to just dispose of his guard dogs. You know? Okay. Oh god, be very careful. You don't want to jump too far, so be very, very careful there. Take your time. Don't want to rush. And okay, if you look there, that is a path back to the main. Can't see Snape out there. I think it's a different render. I don't know, but okay, there's the powdered bicorn horn. So let's get the last few beans and. Okay. Okay, and here we are. There's Snape. Okay, 13 out of 12. Not bad, not bad. You know what? Since we're even, I might as well make another potion. Or another few potions. Which takes our total up to 7. Okay, we've pretty much got everything in here we need, so let's just...
I'm in the potions classroom. Better keep an eye out for Snape.
There he is. But yeah, Snape doesn't actually, it's not a stealth section. You don't, like, despite what Harry says, you don't actually have to be careful of Snape here.
Hi, would you consider a trade?
Not today, because I've got all the ingredients I need. I think if I'm, like, odd, I might actually, but, yeah. But I'm alright for now.
Hi, Harry. Hi. I found some bicorn horn to add to the potion. Great. I'm still trying to find the location of the next ingredient, but I should have it tracked down soon. In the meantime, I'll go add this to the potion.
They're starting a dueling club and the first meeting is today.
That could be interesting.
Come to the Great Hall if you want to learn how to duel.
Okay, I think I'll do this dueling minigame and then I'll probably end the episode, I think. That seems like a good enough spot, I think. Okay, let's go and do some dueling. As I think that, yeah, that's a good enough spot to end it, I think.
Here's the...
Can everyone see me? Can you all hear me? Excellent. I started Dueling Club to train you to defend yourselves. Dueling Club meets every day in the antechamber just outside the Great Hall.
In wizard dueling, the object of the exercise is to incapacitate your opponent.
There are 3 spells you may use in dueling. Rictus Sempra, which knocks your opponent back and reduces stamina.
Nimble Wimble, which prevents your opponent from accurately casting their next spell.
Expelliarmus, which reflects spells back onto your opponent.
To select a spell, scroll through them by using the space bar or the right mouse button. To cast a selected spell on your opponent, press the left mouse button.
You may build up the strength of Rictus Sempra and Mimble Wimble by holding the left mouse button down. Note that potion drinking and jumping during duels are prohibited.
A pledge of Bertie Bott's every flavored beans is required to duel. The victor wins the opponent's beans.
To challenge a student to a duel, simply walk up to them. If you have enough beans, you will be invited to duel. My assistant, Professor Snape,
I am your colleague, not your assistant.
has informed me that he knows a tiny bit about dueling and has graciously agreed to monitor the duels. And now for a brief demonstration. Mr. Potter,
If you'd like to partner up with Mr. Weasley...
I don't think so. Time to split up the dream team, I think. Mr. Malfoy, come over here. Let's see what you can make of the famous Potter.
Thrashing, you will be a treat, Potter.
Very well then. One's at the ready. When I count to 3.
Scared, Potter. You wish.
1, 2, 3.
Today, Potter, you will have the pleasure of dueling the great Slytherin house.
Okay, so now we are dueling. So like Lockhart was saying, there are 3 spells you can use in dueling. So there's Rictus Sempra, which is your damage dealer. There's Mimblewimble, which basically, when cast, it prevents your opponent from casting the next spell accurately, so it makes them mess up the actual incantation and stuff and doesn't have the right effect. And there's Expelliarmus, which reflects the spell back at them. But yes, notice you can't drink potions or jump during a duel. And I'm doing this just so I have more time to talk. Yeah, but basically, now for a strategy that never fails for me. Just basically, you don't have to. Ultimately, Rictus Sempra is the damage dealer ultimately, but what my strategy basically is just keep mashing Expelliarmus to reflect spells back at them, and eventually they'll get hit by their own Rictus Sempra. So basically, it's like the wizard. It's like the wizard version of tennis, I suppose. Ow. Okay, that didn't work.
Expelliarmus!
So if you keep that up, it should eventually work.
Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus!
Never fails.
Serpent Sortia! Leave me alone! What was that?
Did Harry just hiss?
Oh my! That couldn't have been.
It couldn't be. Not him.
You're a Parselmouth, Harry. You can talk to snakes.
Why does it matter?
It matters, Harry, because being able to talk to snakes was what Salazar Slytherin was famous for.
Oh no! Exactly! Now the whole school's going to think you're his great-great-great-great-grandson or something. But I'm not. Anyway, we'll see you later, Harry.
Bye, Harry.
Harry lay awake for hours that night, wondering, could he be a descendant of Salazar Slytherin?
I won't be seeing you in herbology class. I'll be in Moaning Myrtle's bathroom working on the polyjuice potion.
I can't believe Hermione is skipping class. Well, we better get outside to herbology, Harry. Come on.
But we'll be doing that in the next episode. So let me just quickly go back to the Gryffindor common room just so I can save, because I am not using the saving station outside Hagrid's because that has caused me issues and I'm not trusting it.
There's the portrait of the Gryffindor common room.
It's good to see you again, Harry.
Wait, where's Percy? Percy's usually here. Weird. Very odd. Anyway, that is where I'm going to leave this episode. God, how many episodes have I actually started and finished in this exact spot? Either way, yeah, this is where I'm going to leave this episode for now. So, yeah, quite a bit. We got quite a bit done. So we got our first, polyjuice potion ingredient, the powdered bicorn horn. I hope I'm saying that right. It's always been such a mouthful for me personally. But yes, in this episode, we got the powdered bicorn horn, so we're one step closer to the Apologies potion, and plus we did a bit of dueling, and obviously now we've got the whole plot line of is Harry the descendant of Salazar Slytherin? We've got all that stuff going on. And at this point, if you actually talk to the students, they will actually accuse you of being the attacker as well, I think. Yeah, because obviously, you know, with everything going on and Harry being able to talk to snakes, that kind of makes him that makes him the prime suspect right now. But anyway, that is where I'm going to leave this episode for now. So in the next episode, we will be going to Herbology and learning Diffindo, which is quite handy as well. So anyway, you all know the drill at this point. But for those who are new here and new to my new schedule, basically I record every single day, jumping back and forth between a few games at a time. So right now I'm doing Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets for PC, Mad Father, and Sonic Adventure. Once Sonic Adventure finishes, I'll be probably moving on to the more, I think. Once Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets finishes, I will move on to Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban for PC by process of elimination, and then once Mad Father finishes, I'll be moving on to Undertale. That is my current plan right now. So again, I'm recording every single day from I think like Monday to Saturday. I record from Monday to Friday so that I can upload the video at 2 p.m. the next day. So that means I'm recording every day from Monday to Friday, and then that means I'm uploading every day from, I think, from Monday to Saturday. So Sunday is basically my only day off, really. But that's the plan. Recording every day, jumping back and forth between a few games at a time, so that I can record. And so I'll record something, then I'll immediately edit it, so I can get it out at 2 p.m. the following day. So that's my plan. That's my plan right now as things go. So again, thank you guys for watching. I really hope you're enjoying the daily stuff. It's not burning me out too bad as of right now. It's, you know, you're like, yes, I am recording every day. I'm editing and uploading every day, but it's at a point where it's not unbearable. It's not like I'm not feeling the weight or anything. You know, it's manageable. I'm pacing myself all right, so it's not too overwhelming. But yes, either way, I hope you guys are enjoying the daily content as much as I am making it. Again, if you want to let me know, if you want to talk to me in the comments, feel free to do so. And yeah, as always, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for tuning in. And I will see you guys in the next episode, where we'll be learning Diffindo. And with all that said, I will see you guys in the next episode. Until then, have a good day, you guys.